Selfishness came from slavery. Have you noticed that? And then I don't blame my people. I'm just saying, I'm just because you do have to talk about the roots of these things and where they come from when you're dealing with something like this. But have y'all noticed that? Have y'all? I don't know if y'all ever experienced this. In have y'all ever been in a situation to where? And look, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not. Don't miss me on. Don't miss with me with that. I'm not. I'm in no ways complaining. I understand that our people, we are living in a white supremacist society, and sometimes everything ain't on. I'm not expecting for everything to just go completely my way for the sake and respect of my people. You see what I'm saying? Because I will always have respect for my people. You feel me? And don't think I'm coming on here to lash my people, because my people has nothing to do with the condition that we are in, they are in. So I'm not here to try to fault them, but I am going to talk about the roots of this bullshit that goes on like this here, and how we have been trained to think and to do. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, wait a minute. Seems like my hair is it's like a little, yeah, we have been trained to think a certain way and to be a certain way. And I get it, you know what I mean? And I look between the lines and I can see this shit. You feel me? Like, have y'all noticed that when it comes to something that you really want or you need, like, have you ever heard people to say, well, I want this or I want that, or you got this or you got that, and you be afraid to ask them for what you really want? Have y'all ever experienced that? Hold on. It's not really so much. Hold on. You may not be afraid, but in a way, you are kind of afraid. You feel embarrassed because you feel like, or you don't know what their reaction gonna be. You don't know whether they're gonna tell you that, which you do get it, that sometimes we know that we can't afford. But you ever notice? Have you ever just been in a situation where, like, damn, the opportunity presents itself, so at least I can kind of ask now, you know what I'm saying? But you still kind of hate to do it because you're afraid of them saying, you're afraid of hearing the word no, or you're afraid of, I can't do this or I can't do that, or they gonna like look at you or view you a certain way for saying it, you know what I mean? For saying you need something, but at the same time, conditioned by the Europeans and how the society that we're living in a society where we are poor. You know what I mean? We are in poverty because there's that. Anytime you can't afford something or certain things, that's poverty. That's a definition of poverty. You're poor. You don't have like so-called white. You don't have like white people do. You see what I'm saying? And the person ridicule you. Have you ever been in a situation where you ask the person and you like, damn, I shouldn't have never said shit, because now I got to deal with the shame, the ridicule, being ridiculed, and like this and that and the third. You know what I mean? It's like they looking at you now. They looking on you or looking down on you some type of way because you told them that you need this, and then they look, and then you thinking that they looking at you like you're a burden or something. Like, damn, now they gonna feel like I'm a goddamn burden. I'm making problems and this and that and the third. You're making problems because you're doing this and that. You see what I'm saying? Have y'all ever felt that way? Or you just, they'll say something like, "What you need, like what you really need." It's like, do I really got to say what the hell I need? Like, if you walk up and and people have different reasons for saying that, because people mess up, people don't want to like feel like they done gave their funds out to somebody that just not gonna put it to good use. You thinking about a lot of things like that. But let's say, like, in your mind, you like, damn, it ain't like they don't know the person or something like that. But most people will say that. Like, you get it if the person. Let's analyze it a minute. Let's analyze. Let's not just walk through it and just skim over this. It depends on the situation. Like, if you know that individual person, if you know them, damn, why this air? This is annoying, man. This air is so blowing this way, man. This shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, have the wind picked up or something? Shit. But if you are a brother, let's say a brother in Christ of mine, right? And you walk up, it's almost like, have you ever noticed, like back in the day when you needed help, you was actually really ashamed to tell people you was hungry and you needed some food. You was embarrassed to do so, to say, hey, like people to come to your house and you didn't have no food in the cabinets and stuff like that, and you know you wanted something to eat, or you know you wanted some food, and you was actually embarrassed to actually say it, but you end up and then you get rejected in the process, and then people try to, oh, I don't really, and you know, deep down within, our people has been programmed is to be liars and stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, like now, you know damn well, you know they they got it, but this motherfucker, this person made me felt like what's what you call that? They made me felt some type of way, like, damn, I know, shit, they ridiculing me. But you know, I ain't got no money for no stuff like that, and all this kind of stuff. And we need this, and need that, need this, need that, need this, and need that. And it's like they're making a mockery at what you really want or need. If I'm not mistaken, y'all tell me if y'all think I got a point right there. They making a mockery at you for what you really want or you need, because they don't give a, at the end of the day, they don't give a damn, because it ain't their problem. You see what I'm saying? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's like when you say what you really want, like, oh, there you go doing that shit again. They want to make you feel a certain type of way for what they do. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you know, they want you to feel a certain type of way for what you want and what you need. And you like, damn. And they try to embarrass you or something like that with their words, and they try to make you feel ashamed, like you shouldn't have never asked them for that. You know, we living in an expensive society. You know, we living here. You know, we living in that type of society, whatever. Have y'all ever experienced, like, y'all get what I'm saying? Or am I breaking it plain enough or something? You know? And you be like, you thinking about, like, if you, let's go back to this here. I'm trying to break this down to the best of my ability. They tell you something like, well, what you gonna do with it? For what? Or what you need, or what you like, or something like that. And then in your mind, you know what you want, right? You know what the fuck you want. And I know a lot of y'all had that feeling in y'all goddamn head, like, you know what the hell you want. But you don't want to just come out and say it, because you don't want them, it's to, in so many words, it's to ridicule you, because you know our family, we have been conditioned into the ways of the so-called white men, the devil the Bible speaks of. That's why I call the white men the goddamn devil. They'll tell you things like, you know damn well, you know I ain't got no funds for that type of stuff, and this and that, and that. You know I ain't got no. They just ridiculing you and just making you feel ashamed of what you really need, or making you feel like what you just asked for, you're stupid. You're stupid. You know you need this, and you know we got this, and you know we got that, and you know what I'm saying? Just making you feel just plumb completely like a complete stupid fool. And in your mind, you like, damn, I didn't know that they felt this way. You know, like shit. And like in that moment, you feeling fucking bad, and you feeling like, damn, I just been goddamn, I just been betrayed. That's how you feeling. You feeling that way. You feeling like you betrayed. And you be like, damn, I tried living a righteous life and I've been feeling this way all my life. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, damn, I've been living this damn way all my life. I mean, I've been living this way all my life. And like, it's like another thing I want to get off into. Have you noticed that it seemed like when you live in, have you ever been in a situation where you really wanted something and it seemed like all of the people that was wicked, it just feels like all the people that are wicked look like they treat them better and give them, they have more of an opportunity is to get what they want. But you as a person who try to live the best of your ability, nobody goes out their way and actually say, you know what, I'm gonna at least try to help this brother. I'm gonna at least try to help this brother or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody looking. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna at least try to help this brother. You know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't have no kind of compassion or something like that. You know? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Uh they got. Hold on. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think because I want to put this shit together. I might have to end up coming back and doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of our people's in them cars now. Yeah, man. It's like a lot of it's just a lot going on, you know. And when it comes to you feel like it's unjust, they can manipulate that shit too and make you feel that you know when they do something wrong, then they turn around or they feel like it's unjust, and to make themselves out to be victims, they'll turn around and flip what you say and turn it on you, turn what they do on you or something like that. But hopefully I pretty much broke down what I was saying, or at least I tried to, you know what I mean, to break down because there's some other stuff that I want to say, and I just want to make sure I don't leave nothing out what I'm talking about, you know, because I do want this to be a proper edification for those who have at least understand what I'm actually trying to say or convey. You know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah. But anyway, I'll say it like this: here. They are trying to make you feel a certain type of way for for what you want and make you feel like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like the same situation with being rejected or something like that by or whatever else you're trying to go for or something. And then you look around and everybody like looking at you, looking at this person, talking to you crazy, and you sitting there, you know you're innocent, but what you want, they making you feel embarrassed. That's how basically what I'm saying is basically how it feels when you ask somebody for something and you need it, and everybody know what that person told you and know what you asked the person for, and it's like them loud cat. I'm describing it as you wanting something as being they when you want something from them or you really want it, you know you going about you going about it a good way or honest way or something like that, and then they turn around and lash you out in front of everybody. I'm not saying that literally you out there in front of everybody, but I'm just saying if you literally ask this person mentally and emotionally, they are making you feel some type of way and make you feel embarrassed because you asked them for something that they couldn't afford that was very expensive. I'm just using this as an illustration to say how we develop these type of uh, thoughts in our mind. You know what I'm saying? We develop these things. Most definitely, no shadow of a doubt, everybody who watched this video know that selfishness and everything and all this stuff, it relates. It relates to slavery. They all kin. They are they cousins. You see what I'm saying? And you be like, damn, I should have never asked this person for this here because they're making me feel like they making me feel like a piece. They making me feel like shit. You know what I mean? And you're like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have asked. I took a chance, and then you be like, you go ahead and you take that chance and you tell them what you need, and you be like, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna ask them for what I really need. And then you take that chance and you take that chance. Have you ever heard people say it's better to follow your first mind? And you be like, damn, I should have went on and followed my first mind. Now I told them what I really wanted, what I really was thinking. Now this is what I get. But at the same time, I do get that sometimes everything ain't gonna just go my way, or everything ain't just gonna go that way. You do understand that we are living in a condition, and I do everything. I do try to understand, to a lot of extent, because I know that we're not. But I just break down and analyze where these things come from. All these negative things. Deuteronomy 28 say all these curses will come upon us, and I just perceive them as the curses that's Bible prophecy, outlined in Bible prophecy, that these things will happen like this. And you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And you feel, it's like basically like you feel bad, or you feel like, damn, I shouldn't have never said I needed this in. Because if you feel ashamed to ask because you're afraid of that if you ask, you feel like it's gonna be a failure and they're gonna make you look. Some of them are probably just, now you gotta feel bad that you gotta be rejected, and then you not only deal with the rejection of asking them and telling them what you need. Like if they say what you need and you be like, oh, I better not say it, and you like, never mind, I ain't gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? And it's hard. And it's all because of slavery. That's where it goes back to. Yep. That's exactly where it goes back to, slavery. So we'll come back and I'll see if we can chop it up a little later on. We'll talk again.